Scrolling is the new smoking. Be careful how you use your smartphone. We've got a reminder for you. You can download the free Scrolling is the New Smoking wallpaper over at theminimalists.com/wallpapers.
The Minimalists.
Does one ever really heal from grief?
Nicole, does one ever heal from grief?
My first question, again, I would be interested to hear, what her definition of healing is. This is another area where we're all subjective, you know? So what does healing mean for you? Does it mean not feeling any version of the sadness? And I think it's pretty clear that in terms of, our discussion here, sadness and grief are going to be part of our human emotional experience. So whether or not you release it from the thing that you're grieving in this moment, chances are there'll be another grief that comes up.
So if the question was, can I abstain from grief for the rest of my life? The answer to that is no.
No, the answer to that.
But it sounds to me like what you're saying is we can figure out how to better, lack of a better term, deal with grief.
It's like a scar sometimes. It's like it's always going to be there. So it's like, how are you going to deal with that scar? This makes me
scar is by definition healed, right?
Well, but there's still remnants of the wound,
right? But maybe what you're saying then is grief has healed. Then in that case,
it's healed. It has healed as best as it could, but it'll never go back to the way it was before.
Right. We won't go back to the womb, so to speak. Right. The life has been lived at this point.
It makes me think. We were in Tokyo a couple years ago. Me and Mariah. We were visiting with some friends, and we were on the subway, and it had in Japanese like this writing with a picture of a man in a trench coat. And we were like, what the heck is this? So we pull up the Google Translation app and we like hold it up, which blows my mind, by the way, that you can like hold up.
I know.
And then it just in real time, it augment reality, like changes it to English. Blows my mind. That's a different conversation. But essentially the way it translated, which was probably, a bad translation, but it said something about, do not expose yourself to women on the train because you will leave a scar on their heart.
Ooh.
And I was like, this is actually really deep, like
poetic.
really poetic. And it just makes me think about this question of grief because yes, we get these scars on our hearts and like maybe they healed, but we're never going to go back to the womb. There's still remnants there. It's a matter of how do we hold space for those scars?